Elsie is 77. She's a widow and she's a pensioner who lives in a council house. She gets up early in the morning to use her Freedom bus pass to stay on buses all day to avoid using energy at home. What else should Elsie cut back on?
I just remind you that the 24-hour Freedom bus pass was something that I actually introduced, just parenthetically.
Marvellous. So Elsie should be grateful to you for her bus pass. But what else should she cut back on? You say you're doing everything you can. You're not. You're not imposing a windfall tax on the fuel companies. And we've already heard about billions in profit for BP this morning. Why not?
Let me come to that, because that is incredible.
Can you answer that now? It doesn't help people right now who are paying their energy bills, which have gone up hundreds, to be told we need to leave that money to the energy companies because they need to invest.
They do need to invest.
That's their job. Your job is to help people pay their bills.
Yes.
The biggest issue for people right now is how they can possibly afford to pay their bills. And they wonder, are you in touch with what they're experiencing? Food prices are rising, going to be the biggest in a decade. Energy bills are rising, and they're going to rise again in October. Petrol costs are rising. Tax is rising. Food bank use is rising. The number of people in poverty is rising. The number of children in poverty is rising. This is on your watch, Prime Minister. And
we're doing everything we can to help with the pressures on family budgets, and I totally understand and get what people are going through. And it is important, though, to set the global context. This is a spike in energy prices. You mentioned food. Cost of chickens is crazy. Chicken breast. This is all being driven by the cost of the inputs, mainly fuel, and that has been greatly exacerbated by. It's not just a recent problem,
is it? You say you're doing everything you can. You're not. You're not imposing a windfall tax on the fuel companies, and we've already heard about billions in profit for BP this morning. Why not?
Let me come to that, because that is incredible.
Can you answer that now?
Yes, of course. It's incredibly important that we focus on one of the biggest issues that we have. This country is in the insane position of having to pipe in electricity from France and elsewhere, because we haven't done enough to invest in our own security of energy and electricity supply.
Let the energy companies invest.
They need to invest.
At the same time, why don't you impose a windfall tax on the profits, just one off, in order to help people right now? It doesn't help people right now who are paying their energy bills, which have gone up hundreds, to be told we need to leave that money to the energy companies because they need to invest.
They do need to invest.
That's their job. Your job is to help people pay their bills.
Yes, so what we're doing right now is helping people with the cost of energy with the £9.1 billion that we have put in, with the £350 support that we're giving through council tax.
You've offered people a loan that they have to pay back.
Straight off their council
tax. The £150 council tax rebate doesn't touch the sides and doesn't affect everybody.
I accept. Now, that's the point. That's the point, because I accept that those contributions from the taxpayer, because that's what it is, taxpayers' money, isn't going to be enough immediately to help cover everybody's costs. Of course, that isn't going to work enough in the short term. So you acknowledge you're not doing everything you can.
There
is more that we can do.
Yes.
But the crucial thing is to make sure we deal with the prices over the medium and long term.
So when you say we're doing everything we can, you're not being honest, are you? Because you've just said there's more we can do.
Sorry, we're doing a huge amount. So the £9.1 billion that we announced